Welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines. Federal government protests Nigerian Army's probe by ICC. Senate NUC canvasses creation of more varsities. Federal government bars MDAs from including new projects in 2025 budget. Council polls conducted disgraceful, Abbas says. Federal government committed to addressing environmental problems. ICPC Attorney General meet to deepen anti-graft war. Navy warns officers against indiscipline, corruption, and non-sport. Gusau pledges more support for female football. Now the news in details. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Prince Lateef Fagbemi-San, has asked the Office of the Prosecutor at the International Crime Court in The Hague, Netherlands, to stop the prolonged investigation of the Nigerian military. The AGF stated the country's position on Monday in a statement made available to the media in Abuja by the Special Advisor to the President on Communication and Publicity, Office of the AGF and Minister of Justice, Kamaruddin Ogundele. The AGF emphasized that Nigeria, as a responsible state, party to the Rome Statute, has consistently engaged with the Office of the Prosecutor and demonstrated its military's adherence to international humanitarian law and ensuring accountability for any personnel found guilty of misconduct. The Senate and the National Universities Commission has emphasized the need for the establishment of more universities in Nigeria to address the rising demand for tertiary education. This call was made on Monday in Abuja during a public hearing organized by the Senate Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TED Fund, where stakeholders supported the proposed establishment of a federal university, Ogukwe, in Imo State. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TED Fund, Senator Muntari Dandutse, the sponsor of Federal University Ogukwe Bill, Senator Patrick Undubueze, and the Executive Secretary of the NUC, Mr. Chris Mayaki, all underscored the urgent need for more universities in Nigeria. Mayaki also highlighted the shortfall in Nigeria's higher education infrastructure. The federal government has directed ministries, departments, and agencies to exclude new projects from their budget submissions for 2025 unless this can be linked to the completion of ongoing initiatives. This is according to the 2024 federal government budget core circular document. Also, MDAs have been instructed to carefully scrutinize and justify the proposed projects and programs, ensuring that these align with the country's immediate needs and the government's key development priorities. The House of Representatives Speaker Abbas has described the conduct of local government elections by state government as disgraceful. He stated the need to confront the disgraceful poor conduct of elections into the councils during a national dialogue on local government and constitutional amendment in Abuja. Abbas also suggested that transparency, fairness, and openness must be introduced for the process to be credible. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to reduce environmental impact associated with hazardous waste so as to maintain a healthy environment in the country. The Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal, gave the assurance as a training workshop on the end-of-life management of air conditioners and refrigerants held at the Government Technical College, Kano. The minister, who was represented at the event, said the workshop was designed to enhance the capacity of relevant stakeholders to sustainably manage the end-of-life components of air conditioners. The chairman, Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Dr. Musa Aliyu, on Monday met in Kano State with Attorney General of the Northwest States as part of efforts to deepen the war against corruption. Speaking at the roundtable engagement, the ICPC chairman called on the National Assembly to immediately pass the whistleblower bill into law to strengthen the anti-graft war. Aliyu said the call was necessary to encourage those wishing to expose corrupt practices and perpetrators of the illegal act. The Nigerian Navy has declared zero tolerance for indiscipline and corrupt practices among the senior and junior officers, as well as the ratings, especially in the anti-crude theft and anti-illegal bunkering patrols. The commanding officer for operating base Escravos, Captain I.F. Okolago, while addressing the naval personnel on Monday, told them that the authorities would ensure that their welfare was taken care of. He said the chief of the naval staff is determined to ensure that personnel welfare remains paramount, just as reminded the officers and ratings that the Nigerian Navy maintains zero tolerance for indiscipline and any corrupt practice. The last on the news is sport. Nigerian Football Federation President Ibrahim Gusau has promised increased support for women's football in the country, including plans to mandate Nigerian Premier Football League clubs to establish female teams following the Super Falcons' impressive showing in their 2-1 loss to France. Speaking after the Falcons game against Les Blues in Angers, Gusau expressed delight at the team's performance despite missing key players like Asisat Oshoala, Rashidat Ajibade, Oluwatosin Dimeyin, and Deborah Abiodun. And that'll be all on Justeventonline News at 9. Here's the recap of the story. Federal government protests Nigerian Army's probe by ICC. Senate NUC converses creation of more varsities. Federal government bars MDAs from including new projects in 2025 budget. Council post conducts disgraceful, Abbas says. Federal government committed to addressing environmental problems. ICPC Attorneys General meets to deepen anti-graft war. Navy warns officers against indiscipline, corruption, and on sport. Gusau pledges more support for female football. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News. Remember to make yourself a bridge that links others to their success and happiness. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.